What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of
Milk Talk. Every time I'm going to say dogged.
Yeah. Milk Talk, the world's greatest podcast.
Only if you subscribe.
Come on, guys. Get them subscriptions in there.
Ooh. What we got today, Trey?
Dude, we got a lot. We got a lot going on here. We just got a lot pulled up.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Ooh,
We got a lot of stuff going on in the league. You know? We seen this week. You know, the NFL already announced there's already a Brazil game. Week 1.
They're flying high. The Eagles
get a home game in Brazil.
First time ever, right?
First time ever in Brazil. And it's a Friday night game. They said fuck high school football.
They said we're having Thursday night football, Friday night football, Sunday night football, and Monday night football.
Yeah.
Let's go. Dude,
eventually they're gonna try to take over Saturday too, and it's gonna be Thursday through Monday.
Well, I mean, now that Saban is out and Jim Harbaugh's in the NFL, we don't care about college anymore, baby. Let's go.
I mean, we still gotta sit there and see who's coming in the league. But I mean, what do you think about that, Gage? You know, already knowing that the Eagles got to play in Brazil. Like, what do you think the Eagles players and everybody are talking about?
It's kind of weird they're doing it week 1.
Yeah,
I feel like that's never really happened before.
They've never had an international game week 1. It's never happened
because the first game of the season, you're like, okay, we're still probably figuring out some kinks, right? But then they fly all the way to Brazil. They're gonna be jag-lagged.
Yeah, jag-lagged.
I feel like the players are gonna have to really have a positive mindset going there. Otherwise, it's gonna be a sloppy game.
Dude, you know what's crazy is like it could be us. It could be the Packers. We play the Eagles at home in Philly, or at their home,
Brazil.
Yeah, wherever it's at. So
that'll be fun.
That'd be wild.
You guys shit on them.
It'd be a wild
they
week.
Have Kellen Moore. You shit on him.
Yeah, I don't know if our team's ready for that jag lag.
Those new guys be getting lost in Brazil.
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Half teams not going to come back. They're going to see all these women and stuff running around and be like, fuck it, I'm staying here.
I'm going to play soccer. Fuck this.
I'm staying down here in Brazil, baby. But,
Cristiano Ronaldo, more like Christian Watson.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to the... Dude, Gage, what do you feel about Baker? Okay? He just coming
touchdown maker?
Baker, touchdown maker. He's just coming off the Pro Bowl MVP, right?
Pro Bowl MVP.
The Bucs.
Savior.
The Bucs have already, I guess, told him that they're going to try to get an offensive coordinator that he likes.
That's awesome.
I mean, what do you think about contract here? What kind of contract do you think he's going to get? Like you think it's 4 or 5 years?
No, I don't. I would say that if he were like, in my opinion, I don't think he's like a franchise QB. I feel like he is there for now, and while he is there, because we've seen in the past, he's like had some struggles. Like, who's to say that he's going to play this good next year? We don't really know. Obviously, he's been up and down. He's been kind of a journeyman for a while there.
Probably 2 seasons, yeah.
But at the same time, they start building around him. And then, like, in 3-4 years, they draft a new QB. Yeah, probably that time. I think they're going to give him a 2-year and then go from there.
Yeah.
I don't see them giving him like a 4. I really don't.
I mean, I think he's only like 28.
Yeah.
29, something like that. So, I mean, you give him a 4-year deal, right? And you don't like 4 or 5 year deal and you don't make it like something crazy, right? Where it's like $40 million a year, like Daniel Jones.
Guaranteed all of it.
No. So you make it like a $28-29 million in a year deal. It seems high for us, obviously, because we don't make that. But it's like it's extremely cheap for a quarterback. Extremely cheap. To get a quarterback that is, like you said, not a franchise, but pretty deep. I mean, obviously one of the top 32 in the league, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
arguably higher than that.
No, but I'm just saying, you know for sure he's better than 31 other
Bryce Young.
Yeah, 31 other quarterbacks.
Yeah. And I mean, the Bucs aren't going to have a low draft pick. So, like, they're not going to be getting anybody. They might as well sign Baker, build around him, fix their team. Which they don't even really need a lot of fixing, to be honest.
I know, but do you think Mike Evans stays, though, if they sign Baker? Because I know at the beginning of the season, he was pissed.
He was pissed. But, however, I think he still got his 1,000 yards. He still got multiple touchdowns.
Yeah.
I feel like him and Baker kind of had a relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like all three of those guys, Godwin, I feel like all three of them really like connected over especially the playoff games.
Yeah, I mean they played well in the playoff games.
They were hyping each other up, doing touchdown celebrations together. I feel like they've definitely created a bond. But Mike Evans has been in the league, what, 10 years?
Maybe.
So he's
Somewhere
only been in Tampa.
Yeah.
I doubt he goes anywhere.
I mean, he's already won a championship.
Yeah.
So
did he not get two?
They only got one.
Brady only got one there?
Yeah. Yeah, because the next year the Rams won. But the thing is, do you think? I mean, that's what we need to know about Mike Evans. Is he chasing another ring, or does he want to just get paid, but not like some crazy contract because that'll cripple a franchise, right?
Right. Yeah. I don't know if he wants to go for a ring. You can't take a big contract.
Yeah.
If he wants to stay on the Bucs and just get like generational wealth, which he probably already has, but more generational wealth for his future or his children's future, or
yeah,
I feel like he just signed at the Bucs and retire and probably be in the Bucs Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, I feel like
that's his team.
I feel like Baker stays. I think you're saying 2. I think it's going to be a 4 or 5.
I just don't see
Probably
him doing
30. 30 is like solid. I feel like 5 years, 150 mil, 30 mil a year.
Plus, like, incentives.
But you put incentives in, okay?
Yeah, I really like incentives.
So you say it's 30 mil a year, but you have the ability to make that a year. Right? It's like, say it's like 24 mil, but you have the ability to make a 6 mil incentives and bonuses.
Yeah.
I feel like that's I feel like that'd be a good deal.
I take that deal.
Or you make it 35, right? And you say 25 is yours, but the other 10 is all incentive based. You got to get this. You win a Super Bowl, obviously you win a mil, something like that. I feel like how him and Jordan Love performed. I think that leading into my next question. I mean, do you think Jordan Love? Who do you think gets a bigger contract?
Jordan Love.
Love or Purdy?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Baker Love.
No, we just talked about Baker. Because, I mean, technically, neither one of them are up on a contract yet, right? Because we extended Love's for 1 year, so technically he's still under contract for this whole next season. Obviously, they're going to, our GM already sat there and said, Brian Gutekunst sat there and said that their plan this offseason is to get him long-term, before he proves himself even, he goes out and balls like way better than he did this year. Well, then, now you got to pay him up there in the 45, 50 mil.
Now you're paying him Lamar Jackson numbers.
Yeah.
But I think based off of the talent on the 49ers, based off of how much they're going to have to pay all these guys on their team, they can't afford to give Purdy this massive contract if they want to keep this same team, because they got a team full of superstars. But I don't know. I think Love will get a bigger money contract. I do. I think so. Because you guys obviously have a younger team. Your cap space is like non-existent. You got plenty of money to work with.
Yeah.
Like you said, the only people you have who are getting paid so much money are people you're probably going to get rid of anyway.
Yeah.
And then, give Love a big contract. Give him, he's probably, honestly, he could be a franchise QB. He played really well. I'll give it to him. So, probably 4-year, something along the lines of what you said of Baker, 30, maybe 40. And then, obviously, incentives. I think he'll get a bigger one than Purdy. Because Purdy's cool and all, but with that system and how Kyle Shanahan is with quarterbacks, you can put a lot of QBs in that situation and pay them significantly less than giving Brock Purdy this massive contract and then screwing over the rest of your team. Well, not really screwing over your team, but like having to downgrade the rest of your team.
Yeah. I mean, do you think Purdy gets a bigger contract if he wins?
I think
or do you think he's the same, even if he loses?
Oh, to Love?
No, just in general.
I think if they win the Super Bowl, Purdy gets bigger than what he would if they gave him one right now.
Okay.
But then again, we won't really know.
Yeah.
But I think if they go and win, I don't know what their like free agency is.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with the 49ers.
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, they'll probably give Purdy a contract just because everybody on that team loves the dude. He's got positive vibes. People love that. You know, he seems like an easy dude to get along with. Pretty like humble guy.
Yeah.
I think that's what you need for a locker room. He's not like egotistical or anything. I think he's probably going to stay in the 49ers unless they don't want to pay him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I can agree with that.
I'd almost say he'd be a backup anywhere else. Either a backup or like a 1-year starter option to see if he's even good somewhere else in a different system.
Yeah.
Because you truly don't know. He's kind of a wild card. You put him on I don't know.
The Jets.
If you put him on the Jets, yeah, I feel like he wouldn't be terrible. He'd be better than Wilson.
I mean,
we'd probably get him like 8 or 9 wins on the Jets.
So you're saying 1 or 2 more wins?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just feel like he just got a solid team, dude, around him.
He does.
Like, you know, you just showing up to the, you know, you're getting an A, and you just showed up to the class.
I know how you always compare him to like the Jimmy G thing. You're like, oh, Jimmy G got in there and they had a worse team, right?
Less talented team, yeah.
But on top of that, Jimmy G has yet to like really prove himself, I guess, since now he's a backup in Las Vegas, which we don't know what's going to happen with that dude. We don't know if he's actually good or not because they didn't really give him a chance. Him and Devontae Adams like didn't like each other at all. So like we don't know. We don't know if Jimmy G was actually good or not.
Dude, I just feel like you know, he just him and Brock Purdy are like, I feel like Purdy's better, but not by much. Like, you know, I don't even know who to compare it to, right? Like I would say, I don't even know who I would compare it to, but I just don't think. I feel like if you put Purdy on the Raiders, he gets benched for Aiden O'Connell. I literally do. Dude, I do.
Aiden is like way worse than Purdy. I really don't think Aiden's good.
He's not, but they wanted him to start. They wanted Aiden O'Connell to start. So, you know, I just feel like, I'm just saying you just switch the roles. I'm just saying switch the roles. Like, I don't think. I mean, Jimmy G was on pace to set some crazy interception records if he would have kept starting. But, I mean, the 49ers paid him. They're the ones that paid him. So, that's why I'm saying I don't know how much they're going to pay Purdy because they've already been fooled once. Right?
Twice. Trey Lance.
Well, that was just a draft thing. That was on them. That was also on them, but they didn't pay Trey Lance, right? They gave Jimmy G 6 starts. He had 6 starts. They were on a team. They were on a depressing team. Nick Mullins was their quarterback. They traded for Jimmy G. A week later, he starts. They win 6 straight. They sell off onto the offseason. They give him a big contract because he was on his last year. It wasn't like massive.
Yeah.
But it was like $160 million worth, right? They give him that contract, and then, dude, they trade the house away to get up there to get
Lance.
They had somebody's pick because they weren't too far out of it. The top 5. I don't remember how they did that.
I don't know. What year was it? Do you know?
2021, right? How long has Trey Lance been in the league? Oh, however long Mac Jones been in the league, they were draft same time because everybody thought they were getting Mac Jones. Everybody bet that they were getting Mac Jones.
The 49ers traded the 12th, 29th, 101st, and 29th picks for the privilege of taking Lance.
So they had the 29th because that's when they lost in the NFC Championship game. I don't know how they had the 12th. They had to have traded somebody away for something. Because that's 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Over the 2021, 2022, and 2023 drafts, the 49ers traded 12th, 29th, 101, 29th. Yeah, they traded them. I don't know.
Yeah. But, I do think Purdy's going to get a contract. Jordan Love's going to get a contract. Baker's going to get a contract. Here's the 2 questions, Gage.
Yep.
Is Dak Prescott done in Dallas?
I don't think so.
It's either his last year on his contract or 1 more year left. Because before the Packers game, allegedly, they were talking about the biggest quarterback contract ever.
Yep.
Seen that report, and then they lost. And then we haven't heard anything since.
Well, I really do think they keep Dak because...
they got Trey Lance.
They do have Trey Lance. They haven't really given him a shot. But Dak is like... What's their owner's name? Can't think of his name.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. That's like his poster boy. He loves Dak. They all love Dak. Even though Dak and CD bump heads a lot, I feel like the whole team likes Dak. He's probably...
I don't know how much Jerry Jones actually likes Dak, though. Because when Dak was trying to sign a contract, right, they franchise tagged him. He played on the franchise tag. He played pretty good. Then they tried to sign him again. He didn't want what they were offering. And then whenever they signed him, I can't remember exactly the quote Jerry Jones said, but in the press conference, he's like, you really broke it off of me this time. Like basically what he said to Dak. He goes, you really got one over on me or something like that to Dak in front of the whole media. So I don't know if you tell your poster boy that in front of the whole media.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it wasn't like something crazy like that. I mean, it was something like,
you pulled a fast one.
Yeah, you pulled a fast one on me, like are you're trying to take everything away from me or something, all my money. Whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was, but
He can afford it.
Yeah. Oh, of course he can.
I don't know. I think they give Dak one more shot, and if he starts looking like the Dak of Kellen Moore, where you're just throwing interceptions after interception, maybe we'll see the rise of Trey Lance.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. They picked him up. They traded him. I don't remember what they traded him. They traded him just a random pick.
I think it was like 4th or 5th. Yeah, it wasn't nothing crazy.
So maybe we see Trey Lance. Hopefully he gets some kind of, I don't know, playtime at all.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. He looked... in the couple games he played, dude, for the 49ers, he looked so sporadic. He's all over the place. Like, and then he got hurt, and, Jimmy G let him, and then Brock Purdy took over, because he got hurt.
Yeah.
But, I feel like, Dak, I don't know where he would go, right, if he's gone, right? That's what I'm saying.
If he's gone, I don't know what team would want him.
I don't know where he would go. Maybe Atlanta. They need a quarterback. Maybe the Steelers. They need a quarterback. They're obviously looking because...
Justin Fields of the Steelers?
Yeah, because apparently the Steelers are called the Chicago Bears and asked what the price was to get Justin Fields. And we also seen reports where, Fields could be possibly traded to the Falcons.
They said a 2nd-round pick.
They said they assumed that. They said that's what everybody assumed was the value of getting Fields, was trading away a 2nd-round pick for Fields. I don't know.
I don't know why you would want to trade him away.
I don't either. Unless for some reason you are so sure on whoever you're going to draft. Because everybody says Caleb Williams, but, apparently this fucking Jason Daniels or whatever his name is, and then that Drake May is just climbing, catching him quick. So...
Yeah, Drake May could be somebody, honestly. I could really see Drake May going to the Commanders and, fixing the Commanders, to be honest.
Yeah, the problem is with North Carolina quarterbacks, the Bears won't pick him up. If they do, all of the Bears fans will probably be sick. Because, not too long ago, they picked up a North Carolina quarterback. His name was Mitch Trubisky. They traded up to get him.
Uh-oh. You know what happened to Trubisky?
So,
he's on the Steelers.
Yeah, and Mahomes was drafted after him. Going to his 4th Super Bowl.
Imagine they pick up, what's his name again? Drake Mays, and then Caleb Williams goes after. And Caleb Williams is actually not a bust the whole time.
That's what I think. That's what the Bears are scared of most. They're like, dude, if we fuck up again, we got the 1st overall pick,
and they have the 5th, right?
They had the 1st last year. They got the 1st this year, but they traded away last year to get this year's. Basically, no, they got the 9th, 1st and 9th.
Oh, yeah, the 5th. I don't know why it's the 5th.
Yeah, just be wild.
I think they keep Fields. I think they get Marvin Harrison Jr. I think they get, I almost want to say running back, but there's not really that many good running backs.
There's not going to be a good running back going in the 1st round at all.
If
there is, that's a surprise.
Yeah, I was looking. I really didn't see one. But probably an O-line guy. I don't know. I know they drafted Roshan Johnson last year, but he hasn't really done much.
Dude, wouldn't it be wild if they traded him to Atlanta for the reports were Kyle Pitts and something else?
Why would they want Kyle Pitts, though?
They don't have tight end. Cole Kmet's okay.
Cole Kmet's fine. Him and Fields are clicking the whole time.
If you're trading Fields away, why the fuck does it matter?
Oh, Cole Kmet with Fields?
No, you're trading away Fields. There's
Cole
no
Kmet.
reason. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck's Cole Kmet going to do? Be
You can go with them to the
I
Falcons.
was so good with Fields. Yeah. Doesn't matter, but we're bringing in a new quarterback. And I don't know. I feel like the Bears would be crazy enough to try to make Kyle Pitts a wide receiver because of how talented he is. Because, I mean, if you looked in Atlanta last year, right? Jonnu Smith was catching majority of the tight end passes.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts was out there running deep routes. Like,
He'd get those bombs. That's it. The rest, he wouldn't get like the checkdowns.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Jonnu. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like this Ryan Pohl dude, he's just like, dude, we got to do something. Their GM, we got to do something. Dude, they're going to trade. Dude, it'd be wild if they traded away Fields.
I just don't see it. I truly don't.
But, I mean, even if Dak, dude, it'd be crazy if Dak was released or like traded away, Fields was traded away, and then Russ is let go, right? And then Russ is out there floating around.
That'd be a wild market.
Yeah.
I think Russ is going to get let go. I think it's like inevitable at this point.
He's what?
Get let go or...
Oh.
Yeah. Because Sean Payton hates him.
Yeah. And I mean, dude, yeah. Even when...
I think Mac Jones gets dropped too.
They keep him just to...
Nah, they swapped him out.
I mean, his head coach sit there and said he didn't want anybody on the team that's not black, so...
And then they hired a white guy.
Yeah. That was just a make-up for what he said.
Yeah. You see Belichick's son's going to college or something? Yeah.
He was on the team with him. He was I don't know if you ever seen like the little like memes or whatever. He was like, he's always the one like bent over and he's got a mullet and he's just like his tongue, he's like,
oh Jesus Christ.
The whole time when he's watching the game. I'm like, dude, this dude's wild. He's just out here.
He's just tongue fucking it.
Yeah, he's just tongue fucking the air. What are you doing, bro? Get out of here.
Casey put a clip in here.
Yeah. It's not Casey anymore, it's me.
Future Trey.
Yeah.
Do it.
I will.
Ooh-wee.
I'll try to find it. No, dude, but dude, I just think another thing I think, dude, is I think Belichick's done.
I do too.
I don't think he's gonna come back in the league, even if he sits out a year.
Nobody wanted him.
Yeah.
He had all his time. He did interviews in Atlanta.
I think he's just too old.
Yeah.
I
think Pete Carroll is gonna be done too.
I just don't think. Yeah, I just didn't think. I mean, Pete Carroll's supposed to be in the thing, front office somewhere.
Yeah, but he said he still wanted. That was the other person we were gonna hire for the Chargers. Yeah, him or Jim. Which I'm so glad we didn't pick Pete Carroll. I love Pete Carroll, but the dude only has like 2 good years left in him.
Yeah. The whole NFL, dude, it's wild this year. I mean, dude, we're not even done with this season. And already next season already looks wild.
Yeah.
I mean, just starting out in fucking Brazil. There's a Thursday night game and then a Friday night game.
All these coaches fired.
All these coaches gone.
Quarterback scramble.
Did I sit there and... Oh, Joe Barry on the Dolphins. Get fucked, Miami. Get fucked.
Is that official?
I'm pretty sure he's going to Miami. Get fucked.
They had Vic Fangio.
You guys got rid of Vic Fangio. Well, he left. You guys let Vic Fangio slide out the door. And then here comes Joe Barry in the back door. Like, what's up, motherfuckers?
They might as well just hire Staley. And then they both call the defense. Jesus Christ.
Well, okay. They still could get Staley. Because Barry's just going back as a linebacker coach. That's what he was always been.
Damn.
He's going back to being a linebacker coach.
They could have the worst defense in the league.
Dude, get Brandon Staley up in there and then be like, dude, we shit the bed, guys. We got all this stuff.
They're like,
we can't stop anything. There's literally Mack trucks driving through our defensive line.
Bradley Chubb, who heard of him?
Yeah. Dude, we just got shit all over. Everybody's putting 70 up on us.
Bro, they got Tyreek, his days are getting numbered, honestly. He's been in the league forever.
Tyreek?
Has he been in the league for 10 years?
No.
No?
No.
I thought he was, like, old.
If he's old, he didn't. Dude, it's wild, Gage. You know what you should do one day? Just one day, just go back. Everybody out there, just go back and look up. He's
been in the league 8 years, bro.
It's not 10. You said 10
Close
years.
enough. Close enough.
Dude, what you should do one time is just go back and just look at like previous drafts. Like go 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever he was drafted, right? I'm pretty sure he was like a 4th round pick. Yeah, 4th or 5th round pick. He wasn't no first rounder.
5th round.
Yeah.
Pick 165.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's just wild to see where people went. Like, and then who like the Chargers, like I like going back and seeing who the Packers drafted and then being like, motherfucker, all these studs are behind us drafted. What are we doing? Like, dude, you know, like, I mean, even Fred Warner, right? He was a 5th rounder, 4th rounder, 4th or 5th rounder. Like, dude, I mean, Jesus.
Do they just be finding them out there?
Yeah.
Just looking.
What?
Just looking at our team.
What are you looking at?
What do we got, people?
No, what I'm saying is you should go back and just like look up like 2019 draft and then just scroll through it and be like, oh, that's where we picked at right there. And then be like, what the fuck? This dude was behind us? That dude? What are we doing?
I'm looking at the first pick we had last year, pick 21, Quinn Johnston.
Yeah. Stud.
Dude, the 3 behind him that we drafted in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round were all studs.
Yeah. Yeah, but what you could do is you could look up like everything else, everybody else that was drafted that year.
Yeah.
And you can be like, no, we fucked up here. Oh, we definitely fucked up there.
Say Flowers.
Yeah.
JSN. Well, no, he's been drafted for us.
JSN was the only one you couldn't have gotten.
Jordan Addison.
Anybody else. Yeah.
Puka fucking Nakua.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that. Nobody knew.
Yeah. That is probably the biggest one of the best things that happened this offseason was Puka. Puka's solid. I enjoy that. He was a
genuine dude.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite things 2023 in the season. You know, because it's coming to an end. That and then actually finding out like what Jordan Love was because he was sitting there for 3 years, did not know what we had, and all we seen was like the reports.
Just a diamond on the bench.
No, we just seen what, you know, like people like our reporters up there. They'd be like, oh, Jordan Love's struggling. OTAs. Jordan Love misses this pass, but he hits this pass, but then struggles the rest of the time. I'm like, dude, he's not playing a game. He's practicing. And then, and then his whole rookie year got fucking kind of fucked because it was in 2020, COVID. They didn't have any preseason games.
So he didn't really even get to play.
He didn't play at all, yeah. His whole first year technically was a red shirt. But that's not how it's counted. It's not college.
Yeah. I think the craziest thing that came out of this year was how there was 2, I believe they were both top 10. Was Jahmyr Gibbs top 10?
No.
Okay, 2 first-round running backs that went. Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. And everyone was like, oh, shit. People were drafting Bijan in the first round in fantasy. People were going crazy for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they really didn't do anything. Jahmyr Gibbs, he got good like week 10 whenever David Montgomery. Yeah, he went down. And then dude didn't even want to play him. Dan Campbell didn't want to play him. He did not. He was like, I don't think you're ready.
He wanted to save him.
Yeah.
And, I mean, obviously for good reasons. I mean, he balled out in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
He balled out.
Bijan, I feel like they just kind of wasted him in the Falcons.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's just so many weird things. But Bijan, I'm excited to see him with a different team going forward. Well, not a different team, but like a different look at the team.
Yeah.
I think he'll be really good. Jahmyr will be great. Been a lot of crazy picks. I'm excited for this draft.
Yeah.
Hopefully, both our teams pull through.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some good people out of it. You know, I don't really know. Truly, dude. I mean, I got full faith in Brian Gutekunst. I mean, he's balled out in the last 2 drafts. Like he's pretty much hit almost every pick, which is fucking crazy. And I mean, you know, the next couple of years we're gonna reap from what he did. You know, reap the rewards from what he did because we're gonna have such amount, like big ass amount of cap space. Hopefully we can go pick up people like, I mean, even Buda Baker, right? I think he's a free agent. He's safety. He's off the Cardinals. I'd love him on my team. You know, Patrick Queen. Obviously, I've told you hundreds of times I'd love Patrick Queen.
You and everyone else.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got the Ravens guy is our new GM, Ortiz, and I think he's like just an analysis guy. That's what he was over there.
Yeah.
And he's already looking at people. He's already deciding because we have it's 7th round. It's the last round. We have 2 7th round because we got rid of J.C. Jackson.
Yeah.
So like we have so many picks. He goes, those 2 matter. He's like going through like whenever he had his press conference on Tuesday.
Yeah,
he was breaking down like how much research he's doing, like what we're thinking. Like I'm actually pumped for it.
Yeah,
thank God Telesco's not there.
And I mean, even Green Bay, we had getting rid of Joe Barry, then we didn't know who we were going to pick up, and we picked up Jeff Hafley, this dude from head coach
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, head coach from Boston College. I mean. He was like a assistant defensive head coach or defensive coordinator when Ohio State had like the number 1 defense in the nation, which is awesome. But most of his career he's been a DB coach, cornerback, safeties, free safeties and strong safety. He's been their coach. So, I mean, and then he was a head coach. I'm just excited to see what he's going to do. I mean, I know there's a lot of people I've seen out there, Packers fans, in Packers pages I'm in. They're always like, oh, blah, blah, why didn't we get blah, like all these other guys. I'm like,
you'll always hear that, though.
I know. I'm just like, dude, I think that's a solid pickup, honestly. Like, I feel like Matt LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst have been just strategically doing shit, right? And years prior to this year, they were just bending the knee to fucking Rodgers. They're just like, okay, Rodgers, yeah, you're right, Rodgers. Yeah, you're right, Rodgers. Yeah, you're right. And then
that's his boy. And
then we get rid of him, and it's just like,
all right, now we're in go time.
Yeah, now we're like fun to watch, enjoyable. Like no one's out there, Rodgers out there fucking cussing everybody out. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. I fucking hit you in the hand. Like, Love's just like, hey, bro, we get it next time. I'm like, so I'm talking about as a leader. Rodgers out there just chewing everybody out. Fucking block, you fucking idiot. Like, I'm just like, dude, just chill out.
I didn't know he did all this.
Oh, dude, he was an asshole. Like, yeah. I mean, that's why, like, I was pissed a lot of the times watching our games because told Jimmy, right? I was like, a lot of the times I could go into a game and by the end of the first quarter, I could tell you if we were going to win or lose with Rodgers. With Love, I can't tell you because I literally thought that 49ers game, right? We were up 6-0. They go down and hit Kittle on that touchdown pass. It goes 7-6. I'm like, they're about to put it on us. And we fought. I was like, damn, this is a completely different team because every other year I've watched it and I'm just like, nope, that's over. It's game. Because I knew how Rodgers played, right? Love's out here making plays. I'm like, it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. Wish you could have went longer. Wish we were here on Sunday.
But that means he can run it back next year.
Yep.
Let's go.
But I think that's all we have for you guys this week.
Oh shit.
Thanks for tuning in. Keeping up.
Let us know who your favorite teams are. And who you're excited about for this draft. Let us know your Super Bowl predictions too. We'll probably make a poll for that.
Oh yeah, we'll make a poll. Yeah, I mean, plus we got the honors night the night before. We don't know who everybody wants to be MVP and stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta make polls for that.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we gotta make a lot of polls. Obviously, we're not gonna. I mean, we'll just probably do MVP.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody else is
or rookie of the year too.
Yeah, we do rookie and MVP.
And then we'll do the game on Saturday. We'll just post that on there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think I don't know when honors night is. Friday? Is honor night Friday night or NFL honors? What'd you type in? Huh?
February 8th. Oh, it's Thursday?
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
Huh.
I'm glad we looked that up. We'd have been putting this up on Friday and been like, oh, shit.
Oopsie.
But, so obviously, we gotta get that out today or tomorrow.
You'll see it
later today.
Tonight on our discussion tab.
Someday we'll get it out. But someday. But, yeah.
Yeah. Milk talk, baby.
Milk talk. And we out.
2023 season concluded.
See ya.